Oi oi, welcome to day 13. Unlucky for some, unlucky for you if you're stuck watching me, maybe. Well, let's get right into it. Are you listening to Jesus' voice? You know, in chapter 13 of Matthew, check it out later on, Jesus tells incredible parables, these incredible illustrations of what it means to follow him and live for him. And one of them, a very famous one, he talks about a parable of the sower. He says, when you go out, when you share the message of Jesus, it's like you're sowing seeds on the ground, and people will have a different response to how they hear that message. Some people, sadly, he says, they just ignore it. Other people, they grow up, they seem interested. Yeah, I want to know about Jesus, but they don't have any deep roots and they sack it off. Other people, yeah, I'm going to be a Christian. I'm going to live for Jesus. This is awesome. Awesome, dude. But then the worries of this life, oh, I'm going to pay my mortgage. How am I going to pay for food? What am I going to do about school? What about my friends? I can't connect. The future coronavirus stops them being fruitful. But the fourth group are those who are fruitful. I want to be a fruitful person who lives for Jesus. And he says in verse 9, anyone with ears to hear should listen and understand. Are you listening? Do you have a pair of these wiggle wobblers? Do you have a pair of ears? Yes. Well, then Jesus says you should be listening and understanding, because how tragic, he says, verse 15. The hearts of some people, they've hardened their hearts. They've closed their ears, they've closed their eyes, so they can't see, they can't hear, they can't understand. Otherwise, they would turn to God and let him heal them. I want God to heal my heart. I want God to heal me and change me. And you need that in your life. But how tragic that some people will close their hearts, their minds off to Jesus. They won't even listen to him. Today, let's be people who are listening to Jesus, who hear his voice, who see what he wants us to do, and we obey and we follow him. Let's be those people who are like that seed that is fruitful, that multiplies, that carries on the message of Jesus. No, it can be frustrating. I can be honest with you. I'll post these videos. Sometimes I think, why am I bothering? Does anyone even watch them? Does anyone interact with them? But you know what? Our job is just to get that seed out there. How people react, that's between them and God. And our prayer has to be that they would have hearts that are that fourth kind of seed that hears Jesus, that responds to him in the right way. So number one, let's be people who keep sharing this message. At this moment in time, people need to hear about Jesus more than ever before. The only way we can do that is online or using your device, phoning them, texting them, WhatsApp them. Let's make the most of those opportunities to share Jesus. And secondly, let's make sure that we have receptive hearts that hear what God wants to say to us, and we respond in the right way and let him change us. Be encouraged. There are other people in the same situation as you. Let's keep pressing on. Let's keep following Jesus. If you'd like me to pray for you, please do send me a message and I will guarantee to pray for you, because I've got plenty of time on my hands, especially as I'm feeling rough still. But let's keep on going. We will see the other side of this virus, and let's put Jesus as number one in our lives, because that's the main thing. See you tomorrow, where I'll be celebrating 14 days, 2 weeks of lockdown. I cannot wait. Cheers.